Why is it that one necklace can sell for $2,000 while a nearly identical one goes for $15 online? It's not just about diamonds or gold. It's about perception, emotion, and the meaning we attach to luxury. At the end of the day, your brand isn't just selling jewelry. It'll sell a lifestyle, a story, and an experience. And if you do this right, your brand won't just exist, it'll stick in people's minds. So if you're thinking about starting your own high-end jewelry business, this video is your blueprint. We're breaking down the strategy behind building a brand that feels exclusive, intentional, and worth every penny. Let's dive in. All right, first things first. Who's actually buying luxury jewelry? Because not everyone is out there casually dropping 5 figures on a necklace. You need to figure out your target audience. Are you catering to ultra high net worth collectors, trendy fashion forward shoppers, couples looking for a one-of-a-kind engagement ring? Knowing this helps you design pieces that actually speak to your customers. Once you figure that out, your next move is to scope out the competition. Take a deep dive into brands that are already killing it in the luxury space. What are they selling? How do they price their pieces? How do they market themselves? The goal isn't to copy, it's to spot the gaps in the market and figure out how you can bring something fresh to the table. Bottom line, luxury isn't just about looking expensive. It's about feeling exclusive. The more you understand your audience and competition, the better you can position your brand as the one they need. All right. Now that you know who you're selling to, let's talk about how to actually build a solid business plan. Because vibes alone won't pay the bills, unless you can find a way to invoice for good taste. If so, let me know because I have a lot of outstanding charges. First, let's talk business models. Are you going direct to consumer with a sleek online store? Selling through high-end boutiques? Maybe you want to do private by appointment only showings for that ultra exclusive feel. Each approach has its pros and cons, so pick one that fits your brand vision. Then you'll want to establish your business plan. I know, probably not the most exciting part of launching a luxury jewelry brand, but trust me, this step is what separates a fun idea from an actual moneymaker. Your plan should cover a few key things: a vision and mission. This is what gives your brand a soul. In luxury, people aren't just buying jewelry, they're buying into a story. A brand rooted in heritage craftsmanship feels timeless and artisanal. Modern minimalism gives off that sleek, elevated vibe. And ethical luxury? That's all about transparency and purpose, which today's shoppers really care about. Whatever your angle, your vision and mission help shape everything, from your designs to how you talk about your brand. Market analysis. You need to know who your dream customers are and who else is already selling to them. Start by checking out other luxury jewelry brands on Instagram, TikTok, and high-end marketplace websites, or even Etsy's luxury category. Look at what they're doing right or wrong, their price points, branding, materials, even their comments section. You're not copying them, you're figuring out where you fit in and how you can bring something different to the table. And your business plan should also consist of a business structure, financial projects, and marketing strategy. We have lots of videos on our channel that go way more in depth into these topics, which I have linked below. Plus, there are also some extremely educational Shopify blogs you can read, like this one that teaches you 10 types of business structures and how to choose which one is best for you. Think of this plan as your brand's GPS. It keeps you from getting lost along the way. And the better you map things out now, the easier it'll be to scale later. Okay, now that you've got your business plan, let's talk about what really makes your brand stand out and feel like a luxury brand. Because in this space, your identity is everything. Think about how Gorjana built its name on effortless, everyday luxury. It's elevated, but approachable. Mejuri carved out a niche by redefining fine jewelry as something you buy for yourself, not just special occasions. Modern, minimal, and made to be worn daily. And Oak and Luna blends personalization with style, creating pieces that feel unique and meaningful while still looking luxe. Each of these brands has a clear vibe, and that consistency is what makes them memorable. Next, let's talk about storytelling. Luxury isn't just about the jewelry, it's about the story and the feeling behind it. Mejuri isn't just selling gold hoops. It's selling self-expression and everyday confidence. Oak and Luna adds a personal touch that makes each piece feel one of one. Your brand should create a vibe people want to be a part of, something that feels intentional, aspirational, and uniquely you. Then there's the visual identity. your logo, fonts, colors, and packaging. Gorjana leans into soft, sunlit tones and clean simplicity. Mejuri keeps it minimal and modern with sleek branding and luxe unboxing moments. Oak and Luna mixes bold type with warm, earthy palettes that feel stylish yet personal. Every visual choice should tell your brand's story before someone even sees the jewelry. Creating a luxury brand isn't just about the jewelry, it's about the whole experience, and that also includes your online store, which should be clean, elevated, and built to impress. Your website is where customers will first connect with your brand, so it needs to reflect the quality and exclusivity you're selling. Focus on the visuals, because in design, how you show your work matters. Invest in high-quality photos of your designs, mock-ups, and packaging. Whether it's for your portfolio, website, or socials, crisp, well-lit images instantly elevate your brand and help you stand out in a scroll-heavy world. Are you ready to build that high-end online store for your jewelry brand? All you have to do is click the link down below to sign up for Shopify, where you can easily create a seamless luxury shopping experience for your customers. But remember, creating a strong brand identity goes beyond the visuals. It's about offering a complete, memorable experience that resonates with your customers. Take Gorjana, for example. They don't just sell jewelry, they make sure their customers feel valued in a way that goes beyond the purchase. Now for the fun part that I know y'all have been waiting for, actually making the jewelry. Because looking fancy is one thing, but if the quality isn't there, game over. First, your designs. What's going to make your pieces stand out? Luxury jewelry isn't about following trends, it's about creating something so good that people recognize it instantly. Take the jewelry brand There, for example. They've built a strong reputation by offering sustainable and ethically crafted pieces that are unique and genderless. Their focus on timeless, high-quality craftsmanship sets them apart in the luxury space by making the collection of heirloom pieces more accessible for everyone. Then there's Misoma, known for their bold yet accessible designs. They've mastered the art of layering and creating statement pieces that still feel wearable every day. Their attention to detail and commitment to quality has earned them a loyal following, even in the competitive world of luxury jewelry. Both brands have figured out how to stand out with designs that speak to their customers' style while maintaining high standards of quality, something that will make your brand stand out too. And while you're building something beautiful, it's worth asking, how was it made and where did it come from? So let's talk about ethical practices and sustainability. If your pieces sparkle but your sourcing doesn't, that's a problem. So here's what to focus on. Source responsibly. Choose suppliers who offer ethically sourced gold, diamonds, and gemstones. Transparency is key, so your customers want receipts and not just the price kind. Work with trusted partners. Vet your manufacturers and miners for fair labor practices and environmental responsibility. Tell the story. If you're putting in the effort, make sure your audience knows. Share behind the scenes of your sourcing and craftsmanship. It adds value and builds trust. Luxury with a conscience? That's the real flex. When it comes to materials, it isn't about fast fashion. We're talking solid gold, platinum, real diamonds, the kind of stuff that lasts forever. If you're using gold plating, make sure it's thick enough to hold up. No one's paying top dollar for something that turns green after 2 wears. Or worse, turns your finger green. If you know, you know. And craftsmanship? Non-negotiable. Whether you're making pieces by hand or working with master jewelers, every single detail matters. Tiny imperfections that might slide in mass market jewelry? Yeah, not in this world. The bottom line, if it doesn't feel expensive, it's not luxury. But when you get this right, that's when people stop seeing your jewelry as just an accessory and start seeing it as an investment. So, how do you get it right? It all starts with finding the right manufacturing partners. Look for a manufacturer who's experienced in luxury jewelry and can match your quality standards. Start with prototypes, adjust the design if needed, and always check quality before it goes out. Don't forget that luxury packaging plays a big role in the experience too. To dive deeper into how to find the right manufacturer for your jewelry business, check out our full video on the topic linked down below. And when it comes to shipping, here's where Shopify makes it easy for you. With Shopify shipping, you can manage everything from printing labels to tracking orders, all directly from your Shopify dashboard. It's built right in so you don't have to juggle third-party tools. Trust me, it simplifies your whole shipping process. If you want to learn more about Shopify shipping, check out our latest video, which I've also linked down below. Next up, legal and financial stuff. Not the most glamorous part, I know, but it's key to keeping your business legit. Make sure you're registered with your state. Grab your EIN for taxes, and set up a separate bank account so your finances stay clean and organized. All right, now I want to talk about how to actually get your jewelry into people's hands. Shopify makes it easy to create that kind of digital flagship. You can also look into retail partnerships with high-end boutiques or department stores that match your brand. And if you're up for some in-person sparkle, luxury trade shows and pop-ups are a great way to connect with buyers and show off your work in real life. But luxury isn't just what you sell, it's how you sell it. Pro tip, focus on exclusivity. Think private events, invite-only drops, and high-end visuals. Social platforms like Instagram and Pinterest, gold mines. Use them to showcase your pieces with pro photography and storytelling. You can also team up with luxury influencers or celebs who align with your brand. Think less blasted to everyone and more curate the room. And let's not forget about what happens after you've captured someone's attention, because getting the sale is just the beginning. What really makes a luxury brand stand out is the experience that comes with it. Luxury is in the little things, from personalized consultations to handwritten notes. Every touch point should feel special. Offer custom or bespoke options if you can. That's a major value add. And don't forget the follow through. Repairs, resizing, and care tips go a long way in building loyalty. When someone buys from your brand, they shouldn't just feel like a customer. They should feel like a VIP. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. A customer who feels valued will come back. But a customer who feels pampered will bring their friends. All right, we're diving into the nitty-gritty now, where the creativity meets the spreadsheet. Budget smart. Track all your costs, production, shipping, marketing, packaging, and leave room for surprises. They will pop up. Set your pricing. Your prices should match your brand's luxury vibe, but also cover costs and let you grow. And cash flow. Watch the balance between incoming orders and expenses. Remember, the long game matters more than the quick wins. Luxury may be about the high-end product, but behind the scenes, it's about high-end management too. And it is never static. It's about evolution. So, don't just rest on your laurels. You should constantly be adapting to stay ahead. Customer feedback is gold, so always listen to your customers, whether it's through reviews or direct messages. Stay on top of trends. Watch for shifts in materials or design to keep your brand fresh and relevant. And don't be afraid to pivot when needed. Whether it's adjusting your designs, marketing, or pricing, flexibility is key to growing your brand in the long run. Because remember, the luxury jewelry business waits for no one, and neither should you. Starting a luxury jewelry business isn't just about making shiny things. It takes dedication, creativity, and a serious commitment to quality. Stick to these steps, stay true to your brand, and you'll be well on your way to building a luxury line that truly speaks to your customers. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more expert insights and step-by-step tutorials here on Learn with Shopify. Whether you're just starting out or ready to grow your business, we've got the knowledge you need to succeed. With that, I'm Kylie Marr. I'll catch you in the next one, and remember, the sparkle is in the details.